Have you seen Richard? Hi, welcome to Southside Uniting Time for Kids. It's great to see you. This land is where God made, and God's Spirit has enabled the younger and the tolerable people to care for it. So we pay our respects to elders past, present, and emerging. Still no Richard. Well, let's say our prayer. Ready? You're gonna have to do the actions because I can't because my hands. Ready? From the top of my head to the tips of my toes, from the lobes of my ears to the end of my nose, from my back to my front to my weekly fingers. God loves me, yay. Let's sing My Lighthouse and maybe Richard will get here. Wrestling and in my doubt, in my failures you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, you are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence you won't let go. In my questions your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore. I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storm. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storm. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storm. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storm. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore. That was great singing. Let's call out for Richard. Maybe he'll come. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Richard! Oh, there you are. Oh, hi, Grover. Richard, what are you doing? I'm waiting. Oh, waiting? Waiting? Are you waiting for a bus or a train? Well, no, I'd be at a train station or a bus depot if I was waiting for them. Are you waiting for a friend to come? Oh, no, I'm not waiting for a friend to come. Lots of our friends are here already. They're watching. I know. You're waiting to do the talky bit. Maybe, maybe not. What are you waiting on? I'm waiting on God. What do you mean you're waiting on God? Has he arranged to meet you here? Are you going to die this morning? All right, is there something you haven't told me, Richard? What's going to happen?
No, Grover, don't worry. It's nothing like that.
Well, what is it?
Oh, it's about the words from the prophet Habakkuk, or Habakkuk.
Oh. Now, which words from Habakkuk do you mean?
Well, the words that say that God has a plan. And I'm waiting for that plan to work.
Oh yeah, Richard, but people have been waiting for that plan to work for thousands of years, and it doesn't seem to be happening anytime too soon.
Well, I know, Grover. But surely we can learn something from his words. I mean, just look at the world, what's happening in our world at the moment. You know, there's floods, there's earthquakes, there's still COVID around, and there's Russian soldiers fighting in the Ukraine, and the world sits back and seems to be powerless.
Oh, there's certainly terrible things happening, aren't there? But how does it fit in with the words of Habakkuk and God's plan?
Oh, well, it's kind of obvious to me, Grover. In Habakkuk's day, there was violence, disasters, conflicts, and war was everywhere. His people worried about it and feared for their lives every day.
Oh, that'd be bad.
Would. We live in the same kind of world all these years later. But God has promised us that he has a plan, that things will change, and we have just got to hang in there. We have to wait for God's timing. So I'm waiting.
Richard, I think that when God said we have to be patient and wait, it does not mean we stand around watching and waiting. Like we're watching to see Santa arrive with our presents. Oh, that's going to be soon, isn't it? It means that God calls us to be faithful, to stick to doing his things his way, no matter how hard and difficult life gets. And God will watch over us.
But Grover, you'd think our governments and politicians could do something about it now. I mean, what about the UN getting involved or something?
Oh, I guess they're part of the problem because they're more concerned with power than with peace.
Ah, yes. And God is more concerned with justice and peace.
Exactly. And so we wait patiently and faithfully for God to fulfill his promises, because he always keeps his promises to us.
He does, doesn't he? And he'll give us the strength and encouragement to enable us to do the right thing. And when others catch on to doing the right thing, the world becomes a better place.
Oh, well, something like that, Richard.
And so we just keep looking to God to do the right thing, rather than looking to God to appear and do it for us.
Oh, I think that's what Habakkuk tried to tell his people, and our people today.
Clever man, Habakkuk.
Oh, no, I guess clever you for keeping waiting on God.
Yeah, God's going to make a difference. God's going to change the world from a terrible place, a place of war, to a place of joy. That's what we sing at Christmas. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. God is changing this world.
Oh, could we sing that?
We can sing that. Let's sing Joy to the World.
They sang well before.
I bet they did. Let's sing. Ready? Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive the King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Saviour reigns. Let us and songs employ, We're going to have a little poem thing that helps us to think again about what Habakkuk was saying. That's how my lecturer at college used to talk about Habakkuk. I think that sounds really cool. So there's going to be a chorus that we say twice. So let's see if you can do it. So it's going to go, let's climb the tower. So we're going to have to pretend we're climbing. Ready? So let's climb the tower to watch and wait and pray. So ready? Let's climb the tower to watch and wait and pray. Keeps going. Up to the top to see what God will say. Ready? Let's do it all together. So let's climb the tower to watch and wait and pray. Up to the top to see what God will say. You ready for it? Let's go. Habakkuk, the prophet of God, was feeling frustrated and sad because everywhere he looked, he saw people being bad. Dear God, there's someone fighting, and there's someone telling lies. Why is no one being kind? Where are all the good guys? And where can I go to listen, to see what God will say? I'm going to climb the tower to watch and wait and pray. Ready? So let's climb the tower to watch and wait and pray. Up to the top to see what God will say. Habakkuk listened hard. Habakkuk listened well. He pleaded for God to answer. God, say something, Habakkuk yelled. For a long time, God was quiet, but Habakkuk climbed every day up to the top of the tower to see what God would say. Ready? Up. So let's climb the tower to watch and wait and pray. Up to the top to see what God will say. At last, God gave an answer. Habakkuk, write this down. Keep it plain and simple for everyone in town. Good things are going to happen. Badness won't win the day. Keep trusting I'm with you. Everything will be okay. So God made that promise to Habakkuk, and God makes that promise to us. Bad is not going to win. God is going to look after him, and God is going to make the world better, and we help that by doing good things in the world. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget Sunday School, Mount Gravatt and Tarragindi this Sunday at 8:30. Isn't that great? Carols at Tarragindi this Sunday evening. Barbecue from 6, carols at 7. So it'd be great to see you there. Have a great week. Bye everyone.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, hi Grover.
What are you doing?
Oh, shouldn't have my glasses down. Oh, and you can register for Southside.